Alright, we're back, and as always, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Golden Reach for what I believe to be session 8.5 or 8? It's 7.5 because this session very sadly is not going to be very long as we're missing a member, and I just decided that we're going to do this session to finish what we started last session, as it would be very weird for that member to come back mid quest. And also, it would suck if we just have to do that in the start of the actual next session, and they're just AFK in the background for a while. As always, we'd like to thank the people who have made this possible, the composers and musicians, namely the Fiechter brothers, Makai Symphony, Serpent Sound Studios, the Vault of Ambience, Adrian von Ziegler, Ivan Duch, and Alexander Nakarada for the music, all of which links you can find down in the description. For the art that was drawn, you have Esmeray was drawn by Cini, which is missing today, actually. Hakim Sanata and Zoria, including our background art, our profile picture, and a few other things, were drawn by Chiara, the player of Zoria. Jocelyn was drawn by Tora PNG, and lastly, Xavier and my very own icon were drawn by Vatkline, all of which links were probably found in the description as well. Last session, we ended on the party deciding to go explore an abandoned ship, and they have managed to get on board, figure out that the place was haunted, fought a few specters, one lost soul ghost thingy, and they were there to lift off the curse off of some ghost they found on the shore of their central city, who just pointed off towards the distance and told them that there's something there. So later on, they explored the ship, figured out that the ship was basically mutinied over one way or another. It became haunted for reasons that they don't fully understand. And they are currently heading down into the very bottom of this ship and a little further down as well, because apparently the crew dug something all the way down. They have located the skeleton that they have probably needed to release to lift off the curse. They pushed off the boulder, and the door got closed up, and there is no actual source of light inside, save for Sanata's spear. Suddenly, a loud noise started appearing, a shrieking was heard, and let's roll initiative.
Nice. The bot is still quiet.
Yeah, I know.
Starting off great. Natural.
I got a 5.
What are we doing again?
Initiative.
Seven.
It's not showing the rolls.
Yeah, no, the bot isn't showing the rolls.
The bot is kind of bad.
What?
You can just put the numbers.
Wait, what's
Like
up?
What's up with the bot?
The every bot is not showing our dice rolls. So just put your numbers.
Oof.
Oh, we're all rolling really high this initiative.
Hey, I did.
Hey!
I'm chilling on 19.
You'll
So.
be the first one to be stabbed.
Yeah, no, I won't because I'm not there.
Yeah. Question mark.
I also have 19, by the way, with +3.
Then you go first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dexy sword.
Not that that matters, but
Sonata.
I have it.
It does. You heard the door close really, really loudly.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know, but you heard the door close really loudly.
Is this correct, people?
Yeah, I think. I have no idea. Yeah, this is correct.
Okay, then put on music,
Okay.
please. Oh wait, music is playing. I just have to.
Okay, never mind then. Alright. Okay, you go first, Jocelyn. You hear the door close, the door for the trapdoor rather, closing really, really loudly, and a very loud shrieking can be heard.
Like, just kind of walk over towards the.
Also, before you people do anything, I just want to warn you. This is a quite deadly boss fight.
I'm looking down the trapdoor. Like, You okay down there?
We don't know yet.
That'll be my turn, I guess.
Right. Suddenly, a strange blue semi-ethereal creature jumps out from the ground right under the toes of Xavier and Josena. It shrieks loudly. Leave! Both of you. May I get wisdom saving throws?
Ooh, yeah.
Wow, Xavier's actually good at those.
See if I have advantage on those.
13.
13. Why is Avery dead? Can you guys like refresh it or something?
I mean, Avery, no.
Because it's alive. Like it's not offline.
I'll check if it does though. You
14.
keep the game going.
I'm just confused. 13 and 14. Alright, the 13 fails. Josena,
Mhm.
would you like to fight, flight, or let the dice decide?
I'll go with a die.
Alright, roll d20.
13.
13. An odd is, let's take a look.
I'm sure it's light.
An odd is flight. You have to leave by the most direct means possible.
For how many turns? Like until I don't know.
For a minute. Or until she fixes the save.
Whose turn is it?
It's the creature's turn. Oh wait, the creature's turn is over. It's Sonata's turn.
Right. Did Sonata hear the howling of this thing?
Yeah.
Is it? Sure.
Alright, can I quickly try and screw back up the ladder?
What?
Can I quickly screw back up the ladder?
You would have to use a dash, like a dash action, and you wouldn't be at the top. The ladder is about 120 feet down.
Oh, dear God. Oh, well, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go 60 feet up the ladder.
Okay. Do you have a bonus action you'd like to use?
Nope. Nope.
Alright. That ends your turn. Next up, we have Xavier, I think? Yeah, it's Xavier.
Yeah. So, like the guys are 100 down, 120 feet down there, and I'm stuck with this thing here, right?
Yeah. You have not been scared, frightened by it, but you can tell that this thing is about to shank the hell out of you.
That's very helpful. Yeah, I'm gonna poison spray, I guess.
The classic.
Are you sure?
One second. But I have something else. What is it called? It's not Ray of Sickening. The one that gives it disadvantage or something. Is it Ray of Sickening?
Ray of Sickening is a spell.
No, it's not the one.
Or sickness.
One second. I'm just looking for its name.
Ray of Sickness is a level 1 spell.
Chill touch?
Yeah, Chill Touch. The one that gives it a disadvantage, right?
Yeah, Chill Touch is done.
Yeah, Chill Touch. I don't know why it's on my sheet. That's what I'm gonna guess. Chill Touch. Like I have it prepared on the sheet, not on the website. Okay, I'm gonna guess Chill Touch.
Alright. Chill Touch has to make a con save, I believe. Let's
Chill
check. Or
touch
you make
is to
a
hit. Chill touch is to hit.
roll to hit. Okay. And that's his. Okay.
Yeah, all good, okay.
What did you roll?
Don't hit. It's like 9 or something.
9 does not hit. No.
Okay, so I'm gonna dip the fuck out. I mean, is that in range? It spawns in range, right? Like, I'll get...
No, you're not gonna get an opportunity attack. This thing was still coming out of the ground.
Okay, so I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. And I'm gonna, I don't know, take some kind of cover.
Why did Jocelyn not move?
I don't know.
Because it's
I
not
was-
been my turn yet.
Here.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Sure. Yeah, I was confused. Anyways,
well,
okay, that
power
ends
heal.
Xavier's turn.
What kind of
Next up-
tower is this?
How much movement was that?
Yeah, six spaces.
You can't move diagonally. Just keep
Yeah,
that
yeah,
in
6
mind.
spaces, I know.
Okay, yeah, sure. You can duck behind that, I suppose. Yeah.
That's a half cover?
Effectively, yeah.
Hmm.
And that is your turn, I suppose. Next up, we have Zoria.
Okay. So the thing is up, right?
Yeah.
Can I make my way back up?
Sure. You need basically two dash actions to get up there.
2 dash actions.
Yeah, because it's 120 feet up.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, I'll use my movement and 1 dash action, and end my turn there, I guess.
Okay.
I'll
Next up,
follow with the same thing.
Hakim. Alright, Hakim does the same exact thing. Jocelyn, it's your turn.
He's running.
You're muted currently.
Yes, I took a dash action and ran away.
Okay, Jocelyn took a dash action. Alright, that is now the creature's turn.
And I'll also try to save against the fear again, right?
Uh-huh.
20. That's 20.
Nat 20. Nice. Yeah, you're no longer frightened of it. You just kind of catch your breath and you stand there in disbelief of what you've just seen, but you gather your strength and willpower and just decide to face your fears. In the meantime, it's the creature's turn. Okay. Let's see how much movement this thing has again. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to put both of its arms into Xavier. Xavier, make a charisma save.
Charisma save. Fuck. 14.
Fucking hell, you really succeed that.
Copium.
The creature shoves both of its hands inside of your body. You manage to pull yourself back while your eyes were glowing wide and you feel that your mind is slipping away. You manage to focus your energy in again and face the creature head on. And you
I
manage
think
to maintain control of your body.
Like you see, like I don't know, like in the middle of this shit, you see him getting his mask on and putting it on, just because of what's gonna happen next.
Alright, I mean, that ends the creature's turn. Doesn't really have any bonus actions.
Oh. That'll be my turn.
Yeah.
No,
Fucking
it's
hell.
not this turn.
It's not the turn first? Oh, yeah, it's not. Okay.
How far up the ladder is Senator currently?
Same length as you guys, basically, so to speak.
So 60 feet approximately.
Right, so yeah, I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to.
Pops up now.
Alright, Senato manages to pop up at the end of the ladder. Standing up there, clad in her visage, she stares at the strange ghost all the way down the line, putting both of its arms inside of Xavier and pulling them back. She spins her great spear in the air and holds it with both arms, ready to charge in and takes her position.
Yeah, pretty much.
Next up,
It's my
Xavier.
bonus action rage here, just in case.
Okay, bonus action rage. Xavier,
No touch.
touch again. Roll it.
Wait, Challenge is a cantrip? No, that's not a spell I meant. I meant a level 2 spell.
A level 2 spell. What?
This
What
is-
spell are you talking about?
It's not on my goddamn shit, but I'm prepared. One second, sorry about that. Fucking Ray of Enfeeblement.
Oh, Grave Enfeeblement.
Oh, I was looking for this, not chill touch. I don't have chill touch on my learned cantrips.
Range spell attack again.
Yeah. Give me all that. Ranged spell attack. That would be 13.
I want to ask you a quick question though. Did you read the spell? Because it doesn't give disadvantage. It just makes you deal half damage with attacks requiring strength. This creature probably does not use strength. Like your base intelligence is high enough to know that.
I guess this would also be wisdom. Common sense.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm mixing the shit out of the spells now, because the sheet and the online I think are very fucking annoying. Okay.
The other is Ray of Sickness, for example, but Ray of Sickness is poison. Never mind. Oh.
Yeah, all of my spells are poison. That's literally the same character.
Yeah, I understand. I'm just surprised you went that all in. You know.
Just chill touch again. Just pray.
I don't have to
Doesn't have
touch. I mixed it wrong. Well, I am just gonna.
You have total dead, I guess. Or
Acid
Acid Splash.
No, it's just too dead.
No, you have Acid Splash.
No, I don't.
Whatever, just try to stab the guy.
Okay, total dead, I guess. Alright, total dead requires a con save, I believe.
So this
Wisdom.
requires a wisdom save.
Wisdom, okay. Wisdom it is. Let's roll a wisdom save for this thing. 4.
Yeah, that's
I
4
failed.
damage. Actually, 2 damage.
2 damage, what?
And roll the d8. 2 damage.
Okay, fair enough.
And I am going to. Oh yeah, it has a particular attack, so I'm just gonna chill. I guess.
Just gonna sit there. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Zori and Hakim, I'm assuming both of you are gonna dash up.
Correct.
Do either of you have bonus actions they can use?
Nope.
Okay, then just dash up.
Alright. We'll walk a little bit closer before casting. Actually, I'm gonna slice my palm with my
Okay.
dagger and say a little incantation, and that will be right.
So what are you casting?
I'm casting a Crimson Strike.
Alright. Crimson Strike. Let's copy paste that spell real quick.
Sure. Wait. I can read it.
I can just copy paste it. Hold on, I have it here.
Yes, but that doesn't really help for the viewers.
Fair enough. Good.
So you run your hand across a bladed weapon, coating it in blood, dealing 1d6 necrotic damage to yourself. The next time you hit a creature with that weapon, the attack deals an additional 1d6 acid damage. Additionally, the target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. On failure, the blade becomes coated in its blood, and the extra damage of the spell increases by 1d6. When a successful save, the spell ends,
Alright.
and I
Yeah,
take 5 damage.
Alright, you take 5 damage. Do you have any actions you'd like to use?
I guess I can use the firebolt because
Yeah.
it's a cantrip. So,
You can. Roll it.
yes. It's a nat 1. So.
And that one does not hit, sadly. The bolt flies wide as you're still a little hurt from your attack on yourself and from the frightening that you just received. Right, that ends your turn. Next up, you have the creature. The creature is going to look at the people who are showing up all the way over there, and it's going to fly off. No, towards here. 2, 3, 4. I'd like.
Yeah, I should be an alternative with a dagger, but like I don't know.
I mean, if you wanna, sure.
Yeah, I guess. D20. Well, that was a crit.
Not 20. Wow.
Yeah.
Roll double dice then.
Wait, do you have special stats for daggers?
Laceration,
that one.
basically.
It's just still D4, right?
It's a 2d4 plus a d6, I believe.
Plus your
2d4?
dexterity modifier? Or is this one of your partial rules?
It's 2d4 for damage, like because it's crit, right? So you're doubling the thing.
Oh yeah, sure, of course, yeah. Sure.
And daggers get laceration. They get access to cause 1d6 bleed on the target.
Yeah, so I'm doing 2d4 and a d6. Sure.
Would request that you use dice parser in the meantime, because yes, Avray is being weird.
It's annoying, but like I can just.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You don't have to reroll. I'm just saying in like for future reference. 9 damage. Okay. How much slashing and how much bleed?
Oh shit! Okay, let me check the history. What the fuck is the history? Anyone? I don't know shit about this website. What is the history for rolls?
It's supposed to be in the game log. That's weird.
Yeah, what is the game log? How do I get it?
It's on the top right. You have the game
Oh,
log.
right.
Like this little speech bubble.
Yeah, found it.
Oh wait, daggers are piercing, not slashing.
Yeah, I got
Short swords.
I got 5 on my d6 and two 2s on my d4s.
Hold on, no, this is different. You, sir, are not gonna be rolling that. You're just gonna be dealing 1 more damage, like just a +1. So it's gonna be 2 plus 2 plus what's your dex?
Dex is 10.
10.
0.
So it's just 2 plus 2 plus 1. So that's 3 damage. Okay.
5 damage?
3 because you don't seem to do as much damage as you think you would.
Cool.
Alright, and that is the attack. The creature is now going to look at the 3 newcomers and ask very, very not politely them to leave!
So wisdom saves?
Yep.
Okay.
23.
Can you, like,
Dirty 20.
Sonata?
Alright, use dice parser, sorry. I forgot.
So I got a 5. Okay, Sonata, would you like to fight, flight, or let the dice decide?
I'm gonna fight.
Fight, alright. So you're going to charge and head on.
Yep.
Alright, I mean, that's the creature's turn. It doesn't really have anything else it can do right now. Go ahead.
I just noticed that this particular ability that I was expecting to use, like this turn, it has a different activation cost than I expected.
Which would be like
Yeah, it's not-
oh, I think she wants to use an action or something.
it's something.
It is an action, yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. I'm just gonna whack it with the spear then.
Alright, you charge in.
I don't need to charge any further. I'm close enough. This is a reach weapon.
Yeah, of course. So you raise your great spear and go poke from a distance. Roll to hit.
Make sure this is the right modifier. This is a 15
does
hit.
hit.
Hey!
Roll damage. You have a +2 on your damage per time because this thing is not armored.
1 second. I'm just counting this damage modification going on.
You have +2 from rage, +2 from the thing, and plus however the fuck from your strength, right?
Plus some from strength, plus some from the rage, plus some from
Puncture.
the other rage, plus some from the weapon type.
Yeah, it's puncture. Okay.
Yep, just making sure I have all the right damage going on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
18 damage.
Why do you roll d20? The shit.
D20.
You're right.
damage.
I don't. Let me. That was a mistake. Okay, so let's just do. Here comes weapon damage plus strength plus rage plus. You said +2 for the weapon type.
Mm-hmm.
That's 13 damage with the great spear.
13
Then-
damage. Great spear.
Then plus 2 radiant damage.
Okay. So you guys see her eyes shimmer with green divine light as the tip of her great spear shimmers with the same exact light as she pushes forward using the spear at the chest of the creature. The creature looks down on the attack, searing a little part of it. Quite confused actually with the fact that this is dealing damage to it. The creature shrieks loudly at Sonata.
I shriek loudly back.
So that's okay. Next up, you have I believe Xavier. Yeah, Xavier.
Yes, it's my turn. Hmm. I am going to cast another poison spray. I mean, pull dead. What the fuck? What do I have to
So
do?
that. Okay.
What's the range?
It's 60 feet, I believe. No,
Yeah, 60 feet. Just
you're in range.
wisdom.
Wisdom save. Does a 13 succeed?
It's my DC, so I guess it does.
So yeah, it does.
8
Alright,
damage.
no, you don't really get to deal more. Like you don't get to roll it if the thing succeeds.
Oh,
Can
no,
you
no.
still do half damage?
13 is succeed for the spell save. I thought it succeed my spell save, but okay, sure.
Okay.
Say we are more. By the way, my turn.
What?
I'm stating where I'm at. That'll be my turn.
Okay. By the way, the orange stuff is a door. You can like run there if you want. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
next up,
I'm next to it.
next up is Zoria.
Cool. This thing seems dangerous, so Zarya just kind of like holds up her hand. It's night, right?
It's still nighttime, yeah.
Yeah, she kind of holds up her hand like towards the moon, and I'm gonna cast Moonbeam.
What? You guys are underground.
Wait, we're underground? What?
Well, under the deck.
Oh yeah,
of the
we're
ship.
and the fucking deck of the ship probably has some broken areas. So
Also, Moonbeam doesn't say it needs like to see the open sky like Cold Lightning does.
no,
It just
I
says
know. I
it's a
was
pillar.
just trying to describe it.
Yeah, I was just confused. Yeah, okay, sure.
Thank
You wanna cast Moonbeam?
Yes.
What the hell do you have Moonbeam?
Why wouldn't
Great
I?
spell. It's really cool.
Yeah, but this
plays
is not-
into the character theme of the night sky.
I'm just surprised.
You met my character? I'm sorry, what?
So, where do you wanna cast it?
Right on top of the thing.
Right on top of it. Okay, so a shimmer of kind of soft white light drops down right where the creature is. And I guess there's nothing that's gonna happen now.
No, that's my turn now.
Okay. Next up, Hakim.
Yes, so like barely making it up the ladder, Hakim so like clocks the situation and goes oh and flicks a fireball in the direction of the thing.
Okay, rolled it.
Yes, I will use dice poison. 18 to hit.
Hits.
That's 9 points of fire damage.
Alright, as the firebolt lands, it kind of like shimmers through the creature, doesn't really hit it properly, you know what I mean? Like just passes through. Does a little bit of damage still, but
Fair enough. And then seeing that outcome, Hakim will scurry down the ladder again, like 15 feet.
okay. Hold on. Okay, so that's right. Right, okay, that's the end of Hakim's turn. It's Jocelyn's turn now.
Jocelyn will walk up to the ghost and behind the ghost and stab.
Okay, roll it.
And I will also, the dagger will also, not only does it have a little bit of blood, but it's also glowing a bit.
Okay.
13.
Uh, 13 hits.
Okay. It is caught by my booming blade, and it will take 4 piercing and 1 acid.
Okay, you have a +1, by the way from the
Okay,
puncture.
then it is 5 piercing and 1 acid. It has to make a con save.
Okay. 5 piercing and 1 acid. Okay. Let's see the con save. Mr. Creature, what's your con? Your con is a nat 1. Okay.
Okay. And I will use a sorcery point to quicken spell booming blade. Can I do that? Yes, right?
Sure.
Yes. Okay. Then I will hit him again.
Okay, got it.
19.
That hits.
This time a 2d6. For 5 piercing and 5 acid.
5 piercing and 5 acid. Okay.
No wait, that doesn't add up. It's 5 acid, but it's 7 piercing.
7 piercing. Alright. The creature is now bloodied. And it has to make another con save.
Yes.
Does a 15 succeed?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, that ends Jocelyn's turn. It's now the creature's turn.
I
Who
need to make
is-
another con save.
It's another con save. Alright.
Thought that was already the one you meant. And I was like, oh
19.
wait, no, never mind. Yeah, well, that succeeds. It still takes half damage.
Roll damage.
So it takes 6 points of radiant damage.
6 points of radiant damage.
Why only 6?
Yeah,
Because it's half.
succeeded.
Oh, yeah, okay, sorry. I was like, why is this thing resistant to radiant?
Alright. It's now the creature's turn. Who has managed to roll an actual 6 on its d6. So, yeah, it's gonna fly over to say nothing.
Oh, yeah.
And will get hit by my booming blade.
Sure.
Booming blade is. Wait, let me see what. How much is.
Did you hit it before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then it just takes damage.
Yeah, but how much damage is it?
D8.
D8 is, yes. 4 thunder damage.
Okay. Loud noise does not seem to affect it as much as
He
it
could
seemed
hit,
to do.
he could hit twice by the booming blade. I don't know if that matters.
I don't think it stacks.
No, I'm just wondering. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Attack of opportunity, question mark?
Yeah, if you want to use a reaction, sure.
Yeah, I have nothing else to use it on.
Okay.
That one.
Does not hit. And thanks to that one, your dagger slips out of your hands and drops on the ground.
Okay.
In the meantime, the creature is going to fly over towards Senata and extends both of its arms inside of Senata. Senata, make a charisma saving throw.
Boonga boonga bob die. Oh, cool! I got that 20.
What the hell?
Divine Might says no.
Duality.
Senata's eyes are shivering a little bit too bright for the creature to focus on its terrible, disgusting spell. And it doesn't manage to take control of Senata as Senata says no. And it's now your turn, Senata. Make a quick wisdom save before anything.
Wisdom save. Okay.
Is that at the end of the turn?
Okay, 14.
14, you succeed.
So, no longer frightened.
Also, hold on, give me a second. The people who were frightened,
What was that?
you, Right, hold on. Yeah, the people who were frightened, you start to notice yourself age very rapidly. You're about 10 years older right now.
I passed the save. Oh, this is from the frighten.
Mhm.
Has that affected anybody else yet?
You and Jocelyn. Anyways, you passed the save for being frightened. Continue your turn.
One second, just try and check something.
Also, Hakim is not within 5 feet of you, I'm just saying. He's down the ladder.
Yep, yep. Time for a great spear attack.
Okay. You may use the thing you
Right,
wanted to use, but
7 will not hit.
a 7 will not hit indeed.
And I have no bonus actions.
Sad.
Eh,
Alright, that ends your turn, I believe. Zoria, you're up next.
With not me?
Isn't. Yeah,
Oh, wait,
Xavier.
Xavier, sorry. It's Xavier, yeah, sorry.
Okay. So I'm going to cast. How like dead the thing look like?
It's bloodied right now.
Below 50%.
Yeah, I get that. I'm gonna cast. I'll upcast sleep.
Upcast sleep, holy fuck, okay.
That's a 78, and I got 28 HP.
Are you sure you wanna cast sleep, actually?
I'm
Yeah, I have
there's a
nothing else. I
circle
don't
there
fucking
so
care.
that it doesn't affect his allies.
Read it again, quickly, Xavier.
Undead and
No,
creatures
no,
immune to being
it doesn't.
charmed aren't affected by the spell.
Fucking hell, dude. Do I have to read? I mean, the whole spell doesn't do shit against undead.
Yeah, doesn't work.
I don't care. We're gonna cast it.
Okay. You just cast the spell anyways, which fails to function.
Yeah.
The whole thing of being a doctor is not working on the creatures very well.
That makes sense, you know?
Yeah. You don't understand how zombies work.
Because they make no fucking sense.
Yep. Indeed. Alright, that ends your turn, I guess. As the creature is not bothered by your shenanigans, it is now Zoria.
I'm just gonna move the moonbeam back over it.
Okay, you move the moonbeam over it.
Yep, and that's my action. You know what? I'm gonna move a little. I'm gonna move like back here.
You're gonna move back there. Okay.
And that's my turn.
That's your turn. Alright. Next up, Hakim.
Yes, can you see the creature from my position down on the ladder?
No.
Well, that's kind of bad, isn't it? And I will
You'd have
move
to-
up, and I
you'd have to move
will
up a
cast a
little bit,
firebolt.
Okay. Perfect.
D3 hits, I assume?
Barely.
2 half to 1 fire damage.
Yep. The firebolt basically hits the hand of this thing.
And that will end my turn, I guess, within 5 feet of the creature.
Okay. You could climb down again, by the way. Like, you didn't use all of your movement or anything.
But I would get an attack of opportunity, wouldn't I?
No.
Well, nice, then I'll move back down again.
Because, like, you didn't even get into the range. You just climbed up until you could see it and just, like, poked it with a firebolt and went down again, you know?
Oh, fair, I thought it was more of a situation where I had to climb all the way up to see it. But
No. You just had to poke your head.
fair enough. Then, that's my turn.
That's your turn. Okay, next up, Jotana.
I will pick up my dagger and then get into a flanking position with Sonata with this creature and stab it.
Okay, you have a plus
Using,
3 on your attack.
Using my blade.
Okay. You have plus 3 on hitting.
$21.
21. Okay, that is.
For 6 piercing.
6 piercing damage. Yeah, the creature is now critically injured. It's now the creature's turn, I think.
I will use another sorcery point to go for another attack.
Okay. You want to quicken it, I suppose.
Yes. I will
Okay.
quicken Blooming Blade again. For 19.
And 19 hits. Don't forget to add a +1 for your piercing damage.
I did.
Okay.
8 piercing.
8 piercing damage. Alright. The creature is still critically injured. Alright, it's the creature's turn right now, who is going to...
Moonbeam.
What?
Moonbeam. Yeah,
Moonbeam. Yeah, of course. Con save.
Good con save.
It still succeeds at 17.
It still takes half damage.
Yeah, I know.
3!
3 damage. Creature
3
is
points
still
of
critically
radiant damage.
Creature is still critically injured in a very critical way.
I would
Okay,
say
it
it's
is.
mortal.
I use critical. Anyways, critically injured then. Anyways, the creature is going to use its action to disappear. You guys can still see a very, very strange silhouette of it as it casually just moves away.
Can I opportunity attack it?
No. From a mechanical standpoint, it has entered the ethereal plane.
The what plane?
The ethereal plane.
Right.
And yeah, the creature just fucked off. Really. I suppose that ends combat.
Okay.
Does it just
'Cause
not
it's-
come back?
It's not gonna leave, no.
Fair enough.
Like, it almost died, it decided to fuck off. And that ends combat. Yeah, you guys managed to play this quite well, actually.
Well,
No, it managed to roll everything low.
Nah, it rolled quite high on the moonbeam. The moonbeam would have been lethal to it.
Cool.
And the creature doesn't exist anymore. As the creature vanishes, you can hear the faint footsteps of another ghost coming along. It's a familiar one this time. It's one you've seen before. It looks at Xavier and sends a nod, walking past him towards the rest of the group. As it looks upon you people, it sends a relieved sigh and speaks. I am thankful for the travelers that have managed to release my soul. I shall now part ways with this mortal realm and move on to my afterlife. Fear not, fellow travelers, for this little journey was not without its merits. Nor was it without reward. A little secret I will let you on. Down within the chest of the skeleton you have moved the boulder from on top of, you'll find something that's invisible. Take it. It shall lead you to something much greater. Before he vanishes completely. What would you people like to do?
Oh. Oh.
Well, I would like to walk down again, or step
Oh.
down the ladder, I guess.
Climb down, I suppose. Yeah. You climb down the steps of the ladder, one step at a time. A little horrified and estranged by what you just experienced. In the meantime, Josara and Sonata would be very aware of how they've aged a little. Well, very, very like sporadic parts of their hair locks turning a little paler. Their skin itself turns a little paler and stranger. Their eyes feel a little withered, and they feel not as fit as they usually were.
I just checked the lifespan of my race. That. Oh no.
Wait, how old was Sonata before?
You know, bet like not that much older than 18. So you know.
Okay, then she would look like she's within her 20s right now. Like late 20s. However, that might make her look different. And same thing with Josana, really. Wherever that would age, it's 10 years difference, like just add that. And yeah. Hakim, you go all the way down. And he said, be right back.
Xavier will just sit down and like rest his back against whatever the fuck is behind him and just
That's a barrel, yeah.
the barrel and just be thinking how the fuck this thing didn't take damage from anything he used. Not from poison, not from anything normal human beings.
Get affected by, I suppose.
Exactly.
Alright. You do that. Zebra just kind of takes a moment to take in what just happened, thinking about the whole situation. Really, not trying like to do anything. Really, just trying to figure out what's going on. Hakim manages to reach the bottom of the ladder.
Yes, do I manage to find the invisible thing?
I mean, you reach your hand within like the empty spot that allows you to go within the like the rib cage of this creature, eh? Or like a skeleton rather, and you manage to find a piece of paper.
Ooh, I'll open it and try to read it.
It's a map.
Does it have any markings that I recognize?
It looks like the dock you guys came from a moment ago, actually, or like a couple of hours ago, I suppose. And it points off to a spot that's a little not that far from the island you guys are on. It's in the center of the water, however, and there's a mark.
There's a mark in the center of the water?
Yeah, between the island and the dock, so to speak.
Okay. I will take my time climbing the ladder back up.
Okay, you climb up after a few moments. Everyone is still kind of taken aback by the whole situation.
Josana is whispering to herself.
Can I hear it from this distance?
you can just hear that it's whispering. Like you can just hear its noise. It's not. You can't hear what she is saying.
I suppose I'll walk closer then.
She'll notice you and then stop.
Were you saying this? Were you saying something there, Yosana?
Yes.
Sonata's probably just now very distracted by the change in age on Yosana. Like, moving around, just like... When did you get so old?
She's
Not to alarm you,
just gonna
but
look at you.
both of you kind of look a little old now. You also look older, Sonata.
Strange. How would we have gotten older? That doesn't make any sense.
Maybe you time traveled and now you're just back, but you're older and you don't remember.
Oh. Can magic do that? Can magic take you through time?
I don't know.
I think we can ask Hakeem to look into it.
Probably a good idea, yeah.
I'll wait for him to get back up before I ask him.
He does get back up eventually.
Yes, I get back up. Okay, I found a little bit of a map that we might be able to use to get to that hidden treasure that the ghost was alluding to.
Do you think we're gonna have to fight it again?
No, it was the good ghost was talking about it, not the
Oh.
ghost.
Okay.
Well,
Does
I
it-
guess not really much of a ghost anymore, as it left.
Does it say anything about curing age disease?
I'm pretty sure aging is a normal process of life. Age disease is not a term that I heard. Maybe Dr. Oren could help you.
Well, I didn't have these wrinkles before, did I?
I sort of look at you. Don't really notice too much.
Sonata,
Mm-hmm.
I have a question. You do worship one of the gods, right?
I think we talked about that I have an association with one of the gods, however I don't think Sonata's god pledging, although that's more of a complicated...
Not pledging, more so like she just visits like the church every now and then, you know what I mean? Prays at the ship occasionally. Is that the case, or?
I think she would do, considering the languages that she has innately.
Alright, so which god?
Knowing Sonata, it'd probably be like a god of fractal
Go take a look at
creation.
them.
What's that?
Go take a look at them. They're in lore book history.
I'm scrolling for it now. I forget which chat it was. Okay, there it is. Courage, agriculture, arcane, vengeance, scene stone, pleasure of love, knowledge, pursuit, power, purpose and knowledge. That's the thrall. Right now, where's your forge cleric? Sorry, forge domain. Oh, it's it's Ismar. Yeah, Ismar makes way too much sense for this.
Okay. Then she is a worshipper of Ismar. Kindly make a religion check then.
I mean, since I've been tipped off to it, can I also religion on this, perhaps, as I'm a scholar?
You wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know.
Oh wait,
either. I'm also
I
an
just
avid
checked.
follower
I
of the
just
God of Nerds.
Yeah,
checked.
you wouldn't know.
I just checked the characteristics. Yes, I decided Ismar way before during character creation.
Okay. Hitting you with a history check.
Anyway, please
Religion
pray.
with history.
Do I get proficiency with this one?
No.
Thought not. Oh, I do get proficiency with this one.
If you have it, then you have it. I'm just saying.
I do have it, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm looking for the dice rolls channel.
Mhm.
I got a 10.
Yeah, you remember something about dark magics being related to aging people much faster, spoken about by the sages of the church.
You see Sonata just like probably like bending over to lean on the table and putting a fist to her chin in a Mr. Thinking pose. As she debates where she might have heard about some things before. A good 5 minutes later, she finally comes to the answer of dark magic. Was it? Dark magic's the problem.
Well, that's pretty
And,
broad.
That's my education is pretty broad. Or vague. I get those words mixed up a lot.
I mean, do I hear her say that? Like saying the
Yeah.
dark magic helps? Do I make some kind of check? I think I should know something about this.
Make a history check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Mm.
Weird.
Because this is a very rare case, you wouldn't fully remember it like that.
Okay. Seven.
No, 7 is high enough, actually. You remember a strange story of a man who was cursed by ghosts to live for a much shorter period of time, as he became 30 years older when one of the ghosts touched them. And that's one of the main reasons people don't really venture into haunted areas, not out of fear of death, but out of fear of being cursed by strange things. You also do remember that this same person, when he came to you, you didn't really manage to find him any solutions, so he just went ahead and decided to pray to a goddess. And you never heard of the guy again.
Yeah, after I remember that, I would just get up from sitting down and just go check on Joseph and Sinata. We're just like be checking left and right, removing
Mhm.
moving the shiny left and right, just checking for marks and ages.
Okay.
Do I just conclude that it's about 10 years without from just looking?
Yeah. It's not a very noticeable change between them. Like, Jocelyn has a slightly more noticeable change just because she's older, but that's basically it.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Sonata literally does look like she grew 10 years. Like, it's obvious because she became slightly taller. She has, like, her hair has grown a little longer. Her body has, like, grown into proper like proportions now. It doesn't look as weird or lanky as she did in teen years.
That ghost, yeah, you're right, Nata. It's dark magic. I have seen a case like that before. Some guy came to me, said he was touched by a ghost, and he looked way more older than before he went. And looking at yourself, I would estimate it's been approximately 10 years that your skin and has aged. Same with you, Josana. Sadly, I don't recall anything about a cure, but if it's a curse, then we should go for some. We should find someone who's a cleric or some a good cleric. But if most curses are broken somehow, so that's at least a good start.
Yeah, we need to do that really quickly before we grow even older. It's started quite terrible.
Well, you guys didn't think we would come fighting ghosts without, any consequences, right? There's a reason why people don't come here. But I'm just hoping we find a cure fast.
Yeah,
Why are you calling it
very
like
possible.
the best clerics known in our
Oh, you
continent?
have no idea. You're more or less like an atheist when it comes to most gods.
Yeah,
You believe in one.
not religious stuff, but like connected to
Yeah,
medical stuff, because it's quite
Yeah,
known that the cleric
you.
goes medicine.
Yeah, you wouldn't really think of any of them right now because like the Central State doesn't have like almost any. There are a couple of churches here and there. That's about it. The only place that that has like devoted clerics is the Southern City, as it kind of works in tandem with the boards down there. I'll be right back.
No, I'm not talking about like being associated with them in a religion way. I'm just talking about medical way.
Well, Not to be a sort of like break on the mood here, but maybe we should get out of here as the ghosts might show up again.
That's another question that me and Zoria had for you. Can magic time travel?
What about time travel?
Can magic time travel?
I don't see why not.
Oh yeah, Zoria. It wasn't time travel that Age does. It was dark magic.
It was.
Ah,
Somehow
well,
very concerning.
that's way less fun. I like the time traveling approach.
Maybe we have to wait here and just wait for the ghost to come back and then murder it.
Or die trying from age.
What gets aged even further? If we get attacked again
Exactly.
and again and again, we're just gonna get older and older until we just die.
You know, dead things are already dead. You can't really murder them in the conventional sense.
Which makes sense why every single one of my spells doesn't work on them.
Yeah, it's difficult when you manipulate life when something dead shows up and, you know, tries to harm you.
I mean, it's dead. Why doesn't it die if it's dead?
That's a good question. Some souls just never find peace.
I'm back.
Yeah,
I was saying, do I know clerics like in a medical way? Like, we've been some kind of a case that we have been working with, something like that. Because the clerics are known for medical healing.
You
And stuff.
wouldn't really like any of them at all. You would have heard of a name or something, and that's about it, really.
Okay, so I guess nothing. Well, do you guys know of some famous cleric that's professional in removing curses?
I know two very famous librarians who could probably point us to one.
Do I know any clerics?
No, but you know our mentor. He has dealt with curses before.
But he's not a cleric?
No, he's not.
We
He's a
don't
druid.
need a cleric, we just need
Oh, yeah,
someone
right,
who deals with
true.
curses.
We could head back and talk to a friend of mine. He's a very talented druid. Well, they are.
That's a great idea. Hakeem, how far away is that treasure that you were talking about?
I mean, it's back on the way to the mainland, so we can probably just pick it up and then go to sleep and pick up the journey tomorrow.
That's very helpful. We should go before any more things go up. Quite nasty around here.
You're telling me we should return to the city?
It seems that our business here is sort of concluded.
What is that map you found? We should check it out before you go.
Yes, I have it in my hand. It's like the marking of the treasure is like right there, and it's sort of like point out a little bit, so like beyond the walls of the ship. It's just
It's not really far off at all.
Hmm?
It's not far off at all. It's like 60 feet away from where you guys are.
We can just basically take the boat, swim there, pick it back up, go to the docks, get a good night's sleep, and then tomorrow we can go and hunt down Zoria's mentor, master, friend, whatever it may be, or they may be.
Their name is Elrond.
Yes, I know. I remembered that.
Mm-hmm.
I am not going back.
Isn't it a little bit excessive to kill a ghost over a few wrinkles when you could have them fixed?
If you used to lose 10
I
years
am
of
not
your
going
life for
back
no
to the
reason, I
city
don't think
looking
you'd be happy
like this.
either, Hakeem.
I'm not going to.
You guys just talked over each other. I couldn't understand.
If you lost 10 years of your life, I think you'd be quite upset too if all that time just gone.
Well, nothing's gone, guys. It's a curse and it can be removed.
Exactly, we can just get them back.
And I will not return to the city looking like this.
Well, then look like something else. Disguise yourself. I don't
Put a
know.
bandana over your face for the time being. I mean, don't you have makeup on your person? Couldn't you just pat the wrinkles away? I don't really use makeup. I don't really get it.
Think you look that much older. I don't even think people would notice if they saw you.
I mean, with the amount of makeup you put on daily, it wouldn't matter, you know.
Well, let's just say that ghosts are not generally known for their kindness. Close enough. So, it is perhaps more reasonable to just look for someone that could remove the curse or wrinkles off of you than to try and have the ghost give you your life force back. Well, I don't even believe they can do that.
Oh, no, I will murder the ghost.
By yourself?
But if you guys won't stay, then I'll have to murder it by myself, I guess.
You know that you may die, right? Like, you're just being very unreasonable over here.
I wanted the ghost of Sunset to ever come back. You'd be wasting more years on this hunt.
Well, I guess the longer we wait, the more time the ghost has to recuperate. And we can't possibly chase it wherever it went, so... Are we sure that the ghost will even come back? Not just
No,
haunt a different place?
shouldn't.
What did you do to make it come here?
To make
Why do we
what?
want it to come here? It's a ghost. You're just gonna stop dreaming about useless stuff. It's not gonna cure you.
It manifested. How? What did you do
Just
down there?
came from ground.
We lifted up the boulder from the weird skeleton.
Let's do that again then.
Well, the boulder's already moved. At this point, we would just be moving pebbles. It's very big ones.
So you wanna play with the curse yourself, right? That's what the thing you wanna do is. You're just gonna try to force the curse yourself. I don't know. Risk even making it worse.
How can I make it worse?
The
I
same
mean,
way.
if it hits you again, you age another 10 years, that would really suck.
Or you can just be reasonable over here and go look for someone professional to do that. I mean, you know how mad I get when some dumb idiot deals with you know, an injured person in a bad way. It's the same concept. Instead of medical attention, just a curse that needs to be dealt with.
It's like magical attention.
And all the attention from looking like this.
Yeah, you just put makeup on and stop. What the fuck you're doing?
If this is about like a societal image that you have to uphold, you could simply just not let yourself be seen in the city and we'll be gone by first light.
That's exactly the reason. Like, what's gonna happen? Just
And where will I hide then, huh?
how out to the city? We don't have to go in the city.
So you're gonna drop me off.
Like just around the edges.
I suppose that could work.
But you know, wear a little bit of a hood. Immediately walk over to the silver flag and go to your room.
Ziegler can technically pass you his mask if he wants to.
He wouldn't.
Masks, hood, anything along the lines of that, and
I'm not going to cover up. I'm not going to be seen.
I sort of like lean over to Zoria. Is this what they call childlike behavior?
I just think she's very, it's hard for her to look not perfect.
Oh,
think.
okay, I see.
It's like a self-image issue.
Ah, okay. Okay, Josana, we know that your social standing is a little bit above that of ours. No offense to anybody here. But this is no other matter than a simple cough, and why wouldn't you see a doctor for a cough? And
No, I'm not against seeing a doctor. I'm against being seen.
Well, we can just be dropped off outside the city, camp, have the dock worker row back by himself. He won't talk. He probably won't even notice because it's very slight and he barely saw you. We camp outside for the night, and then we go look for Zoria's mentor.
How do you know that this person can fix this?
We don't. We're gonna try.
We don't, but they've dealt with other curses.
And is this a curse?
We don't know.
Well, according to Sonata and Xavier, it is classified as black magic, so to speak. So that sounds pretty cursing, doesn't it?
I recently read a book about black magic, and there was no curses in that one.
Where did you get your hands on that one? Because I've never seen any books on black magic.
Oh, you know the one we found in the house yesterday. No, not yesterday, the other day.
Well, I don't remember that book. I don't even remember being able to read it. But
No, you cannot read it.
well then, couldn't have possibly read it. That's, you know, concerning to an extent, but it's like a gamble. It's like rolling a die for something. Have you never played dice games?
Yes.
It's
Well,
not like
we're
a dice
basically
game.
trying to roll a 6-sided die, and we're trying to roll a 2 or higher.
We'll just look for someone else if he doesn't know how.
And the Southern city's only what, like 2 days away? You have clerics.
I'm not against seeing this person.
Yeah, then you won't be seen. These
No,
people...
I'm not against meeting with this person.
Yeah, but you will also not be seen by townfolk.
Yes, that is great.
Yeah, well done. I don't see the problem. Let's leave. I don't want the ghost coming back and shanking me in the back.
We can also just when we go and visit them, you know, you can be in the forest, and I'll ask them to meet us there. They like the forest.
Well, it's quite dark. You could get back to land without anybody seeing you.
I mean,
You
yeah,
can
I
always
just
do
mean,
around and no one will be able to see because it's too dark. Except, you know, I have wit. I can see really well in the dark. I think so those carrots.
Those mysteriously lit candles have been really getting to me these days.
for the 10th time, Hakim, it's just dark vision.
No. Because
Yeah,
I can
it's-
see color.
Well, then it's very...
That's
Like-
because my spear. That's because my spear is
Sure.
lit all the time. Because I know that you can't see in the dark. He says, waving around the spear that's currently
Well, then
shining
that
in
was the
bright
spear.
white
That
light.
will tell you what color your something is. It's
You
not
know what
like
color I think.
Hmm?
Can I dismiss lights in action?
What did you say?
Can I dismiss lights in action?
I think so. I think you can dismiss it as dismissing it.
Yeah.
No, I've tried. Some spells just don't let you dismiss them.
Okay, hold something in front of my face. I'll tell you what
Oh.
color it is. Something that I haven't seen
The
before.
spell. Okay, Sinach just waves the spear a bit and the spear turns off.
Okay, hold something in front of me. I'll tell you what color it is.
1 second, I might have something for this.
Oh, yeah, by the way, we're not gonna be taking a break because we should be done within 30 minutes anyways.
Resume. Where is it? What am I looking at? I am still looking at the wrong item. No, that's not happening. Yeah, I think I present a set of. I believe I should have leatherworkers tools on me. My inventory got a bit weird during character creation. A few times.
Well, whatever color they are, Hakeem names it. Well, you can turn on the light now. It's not much of a difference for me now. You can confirm for yourself that I was correct.
I look around Hakeem looking for mushrooms.
There are no mushrooms around Hakeem.
Is that linked to those mushrooms that you was at on the other day, Hakeem?
I do not remember setting on mushrooms, but I really want to get out of here. This is a shipwreck.
Quite literally, it is. Like it's a ship that's wrecked. But yes, let's get out of here before the ghosts come back and turn us to dust.
Yes, and we can make sure that the rowing deckhand does not talk about Josana's predicament.
No, she just gives it back to him. It wouldn't even make a difference.
Exactly. And pick up the treasure on the way. Is that okay with everyone?
Arthur's already trying to walk out.
Yeah, we are all triangle. Just
Okay. Well,
her.
let's get out. Josan, are you okay with this course of action?
She won't respond.
What did you say? I didn't know.
She won't respond.
Can anybody like get her to move? I don't really know her that well, and this whole imposter thing probably still weighs on her a little bit. If that even was the real her. To be perfectly honest, I don't know.
Let's just start moving on. She will follow us.
Will she?
Yes.
Well then, let's move. Can I roll insight? Is she really going to follow us? So like on Josana very briefly.
Okay.
Sure. $16?
Yeah.
Okay.
She'll
Well,
follow.
nice. Let's get out of here. And pick up treasure on the way. We're waiting for your narration, DM.
Okay.
I think at least.
Just give me a moment. Right. So, you people managed to make it out of the broken ship eventually, just like climbing up the deck, going all the way to the edge of the spot where you had the rope tied up, and making your way down. Hold on, give me a moment. Trying to find the correct music.
I will now switch back to the main scene rather than the schmappy scene.
Mm-hmm. So you can make it out the show. You can close the show, but we're not going to be using that anymore. And you find yourself out in, towards the boat you were on a while back. And you see Holder just sitting in there, just smoking, waiting for you people to show up, and just looks at you like, well, that took a while.
Yeah, 10 years, I'd say.
You people alright?
It was a little more difficult than anticipated, but we should be fine. Is it okay if we make a little stop along the way, so to speak?
Yeah, of course. Would you want to point me in a certain direction or something, or?
Yes, I will be doing that in a second. And a second question, could you leave us maybe outside the city?
Outside where?
Yeah, like, toward the foresty bit.
That's a very long loop around. I'd be looking around the entire island.
Well, that's the foresty bit more of a, you know how the dock side has a left and a right end to it? Like one of those two ends.
Best I can do is drop you off at the smuggler depot.
Excuse me, what?
Have you never heard of it? It's a place that the sailors call the Smuggler's Depot because it's a natural beach that isn't really overlooked by any checkpoints.
Fair enough. We'll take that
As-
one. As long as
As
it goes
everyone
inside.
knows, that doesn't actually work really. It's called that because it used to be used for that 20, 30 years ago until the guards found out about it. Anyways, I can take you there.
Fair enough. Thank you. And
Yeah, just
will,
take a seat then.
well, I will navigate, so to speak.
Okay. He hands off the pedals to Sinata again, just she sits down wherever she would sit down to pedal along with him.
Yep.
And, everyone just finds their place in the boat. Or the thing rather. And you people eventually make it to the spot. And he looks down there and is like, so what are we looking for exactly?
Well, we'll know when we're there, don't worry.
You are there, though, I'm just saying.
Okay, well then, I will look down into the dark depths of the ocean.
You manage to notice that there are a few rocks out there that are sticking out, in a strange formation. It almost looks like a jaw.
Can I tie some rope to myself and pass one end to Hakim?
Yeah, maybe I should not be. Well, I'm probably best to be holding this actually. Sure, you can take a little bit of a dive. Don't worry, this will take but a second. You can hold your breath for a while, Sonata.
Holder kinda looks at you and her and is like, yeah, you're not carrying that rope, hand it over.
Okay, fair enough. We can hold it together. Like we can be part of a team here, so to speak.
Sure.
Fair enough.
He he grabs the end of the rope and just holds onto it.
Okay, go on, Sonata.
And swan dive.
Okay, Sonata takes a swan dive into the water. She makes it down all the way down as far as possible, and then she finds herself in the center of the jaw-looking stone formation. Sonata, make a perception check with disadvantage.
Wait, I need to.
Why does she roll disadvantage?
Because she cannot see very well. She's underwater.
Is it because? Oh, I mean, if it's about light, I guess.
It's not about light. She's literally underwater, so
I guess it's
yeah.
about water. Yeah.
Got a 7.
Yeah, you do not seem to notice anything, so you probably just swim up again or something.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Sonata pokes her head out of the water again, just looks at you guys for a few seconds. She doesn't seem to have anything in her hands besides, the spear or something. Actually, the spear would be on her back.
Anything?
Did I? I don't know. I was the water's a bit too dark and a bit too wibbly down there. It's kind of hard to see anything.
Well, you can try again.
Julia?
I passed the great spear back up and just actually no, I don't need to pass the great spear back up.
I
Alright,
mean,
take
if you guys
before you
give
go,
me a little time,
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
talking about.
can dive down as
Not dive,
not
just
me.
help her.
Help her.
Yeah,
Yeah, do the little tap thing that you do.
yeah,
Oh, you got this, Sarah.
yeah. Now you can go. Now it's easy.
Cast guidance on her.
I'm gonna cast light on my on. Actually, I'm just gonna take the regular spear this time. Leave the great spear in the boat.
Okay.
Back into the depths.
What are you casting it on?
On my spear,
Okay.
regular spear.
Okay. And you use the regular spear as a torch, and you go down again. Make another perception check with disadvantage still, but you get a +2 thanks to the light.
And a D4.
And a D4.
Still disadvantage, you said.
Yeah.
That's 4, 4, 3, 2. So.
Okay,
13.
so the 13 is obviously one of okay, so the 4 is the first one that got rolled, so it's a 4.
Mhm.
So the 4 plus 4, that's 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. Okay. Yeah, you manage to locate what appears to be the tip of a wooden thing buried under the sand, and while you dust it for a while, you find a chest. Practically impossible to open underwater, however, so you probably just take it up with you.
That's the plan.
Okay. Also, for you people, it's quite impressive how long Sonata can actually hold her breath. And how fast she swims.
It's pretty cool.
You managed to make your way up again. With the
Yeah.
chest in, like, under your arm, I suppose, like you're just hugging it with one arm.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'll help her sort of like get the chest and herself back into the boat.
Yep.
And then off to the Smuggler's Cove then.
Oh,
Place.
Smugglers. What did I call
Is it because we're smuggling Josana?
Yes.
Yes.
Josana is now
it,
contraband.
it's called the Smuggler's Depot.
Okay.
So, okay. Alright, let's get the correct music in here. Hold on, I need to find it because I don't think I have that one saved to the playlist yet.
Well, in the meantime,
In the meantime.
Okay, I'll record the music. As people kind of approach the depot, would you open the chest perhaps?
I think on the way there we might try it. Although to be fair,
Let's just-
our breaking into way is kind of hiding away right now.
What?
I know. It is I believe this your Senna's job to lockpick stuff.
I mean, the chest might not be locked, but let's wait until we get to the Smuggler's Depot so we can look what's inside the chest fairly and evenly, and then, check
Okay.
out what's inside.
You eventually arrive at the depot, and Holder kind of looks at you, but you is like, well, I'm not gonna demand an extra pay, but you people did just get treasure. Maybe you'd,
I'm
Share
pretty
with
sure
us something?
we paid you plenty in advance.
I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna greedy or anything, I'm just saying.
Well then, how much would you be demanding? Let's ask that question.
5 gold pieces more or something like that, just so I can head back and not feel like I took a detour for no reason.
I would give you 2 gold pieces. If that's
I'll give
sufficient.
4.
I mean, but that's already more. I was trying to bargain here. Oh, well, I guess we can also split it. 1 gold piece each.
Alright.
I'm asking the group. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
Jose and Azoria, 1 gold piece each.
oh, I'm sorry, did he age 10 years?
No, he didn't.
Oh yeah, then why are you getting more gold?
Because we're still
Yeah.
paying him for the voyage. He's still transporting us.
It's
Yeah, we paid them already.
It's because I didn't expect you people to get me to go all the way around here. As I said, if you'd rather not, then okay,
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It did give us 2 details while also sitting on a haunted island all night alone.
I feel like the extra coinage is in order here. If you guys don't feel like that, we can always just fill up the rest.
I'll give a gold piece.
Yeah, I'm gonna give a gold piece, but I'm like a little mad. I'm gonna give it.
Josana?
Justin's dead.
Okay, I don't think Josana is paying, but I'll give 2 then. So Sonata, Zeria, Zorian, I pay 2, so that makes 5.
He just kind of takes the money and just looks at you and like, well, good luck with whatever you've got lined up. I'll head off. I need to get back to the docks before my boss notices I'm absent.
Yes, well then, go ahead. Let us
If you need to go out again into the water or something, feel free to look me up. I'm usually just around the docks.
We'd imagine.
Of course. See you later. And just like jumps into his dinghy and just paddles away. Paddle. Okay, so what do you do?
Or check if the chest is locked.
The chest is not locked.
Well, then I will just open it.
Okay, you find inside the chest 3 different pouches. One of them looks considerably larger than the other ones.
I'll check what's inside the pouches.
But before you put your hand in there, would it be better to try and like maybe just from a distance? Like, do you have like spells that let you grab things
Oh yeah,
from
of
far
course.
away?
I always forget to take 2 steps back and cast a mage hand, so like the silvery hand sort of like appears and starts to pick out the coin purses.
Okay, you
Or
pick up the first purse, which
pouches, I
looks...
guess.
Yeah, the first purse, pouch rather, which looks much larger than the other ones. You pick it up first, and as it slides towards you, kind of like put it down on the ground. It's very obvious that this thing is full of silver pieces.
Like how many?
500.
Okay, I'll do the math in a second.
That's 50 gold pieces.
I mean, yes, but I'm going to just tell me what's in the chest. I'll do the math.
Okay, the second pouch contains some stuff that seems to be very like clanking heavily against one another, and as you drop it down, it's full of rings. Actually,
How
all of them
many
looking
rings?
6. All of them looking rather mundane. They all carry the same symbol of a dagger. It's not very unique or anything, but it is a ring.
Do you recognize the symbol somehow in my studies?
Not really. No, it appears like some sort of mundane symbol that a few friends put together, or like a
fair
group or
enough. So
something.
it's like a regular symbol.
It's a band, effectively.
Fair enough.
Like as you look at it, it's just like it appears to be worth somewhere between 15 and 20 gold pieces each.
Or just money.
What?
The last pouch?
Like the whole thing is just money.
For the most part, yeah. The last pouch actually contains, like, as soon as you grab it, you hear some glass clanking against one another, which kind of like makes you pick it up very, very carefully. And as you put it down, it appears to be full of balls that have strange liquids within.
Like,
It has 5 bottles inside.
okay, 5 bottles
Mm-hmm.
with liquid. Can I roll Arcana to see if they're magical in any way, shape, or form?
Go ahead.
Okay, this is the stuff. 10.
10. You can tell that a few of them are magical.
Okay, at least a few of these are magical. I will look into that in a bit.
Do I see you doing this shit, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not keeping it a secret.
Yeah, Xavier just snatch. No, not like aggressive snatching. Just takes them.
Well, maybe I'll figure out what they are, I guess, and I pass them over and I'll start counting out coins.
Thank you for
Okay.
this. And I'm gonna check what they are.
Okay, Xavier, you pick up the potions that are within your hand. Like, you look at them, and you can see that 3 of them are effectively just potions of healing, like normal healing.
Yes.
One of them is a strange orange color, and as you like pop the cork on, just like take a whiff of it, just trying to figure out like what this is, and like just look at it, see how the liquid is, like how viscous the liquid is and everything. You make a quick medicine check.
18.
18. Yeah, this is a potion of heroism.
And the last one?
And the last one appears to be a poison. You're not sure what kind.
Do I roll something for it?
No, you're not very familiar with.
I'm literally the poison you. What do you
you're,
mean?
you're not very familiar with this type of poison. Like it looks new to you.
Oh,
But
okay.
as you stare at it for a few seconds, you think like as you look at it for a few seconds, like, yeah, I can deconstruct that. This looks like something I can recreate at some point.
Okay, amazing. So these 3, I'm gonna take them, are health potions. That health potions very common.
Yeah, we get health potions.
Why didn't you decide this from the beginning?
I mean, I knew that some of them were health potions. You just sort of took them from me.
Cool.
You didn't ask questions.
This one is a potion that makes you stronger, like you're tankier. take more hits without sleeping.
Alcohol.
Oh,
No, not
I think-
alcohol. Every potion has alcohol in it. But that's beside the point. This potion, it
That's
makes
so
you like
nice.
take more hits before you go down. You know.
Also, it's just
Last
sort of
one.
like liquid courage, so alcohol.
Last one is actually interesting, and I would like to have it if no one opposes. It's some kind of a poison, which is actually new to me, which is weird. I almost know every single poison in this continent.
Well, as long as you
I
don't
hold on to
try
the
to
power
use it on
potion.
us.
I'm just gonna figure out what's its formula, with which animal or plant comes from to recreate it. And use it for our advantage, not against us. Don't worry. Yeah. So
Well
who wants
done.
these potions?
It's a nice little haul for treasure. With money.
Well, I think you, Senata, would use this thing the most. I'm gonna give her the potion of heroism.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep one of his potion on me because
She was with her finger, just kind of like entirely fascinated by this thing.
So
Just-
healing potions go to who?
I'm just gonna take one of them for myself because I'm a healer and shit, and you can have this, guys.
Yeah, you're kind of a doctor and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm kind of
You
a
know what,
lightweight, so can I have one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Nice.
We're
I'll
still
take
alive.
one.
Who wants the last one?
And it's Azoria. She also has some sort of like healing capabilities and magic.
Oh, there you go.
Thanks.
Okay.
All right.
So now we just
And I suppose by this point you can just end the session
Yes.
and pick it up from next session.
I mean, what are you gonna do now? It's like what are you doing? What are you doing?
The plan is to find Zoria's mentor, so to speak.
Yeah, are you
And,
staying somewhere for the night or just going straight for the rest?
I have no idea. You can start that next session. In the meantime, I wanna not do as many I wanna do as little things as possible while Esmeray is not here.
Oh.
Okay, so all right. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. This has been session 7.5 of the Golden Reach. We had to just pick up a few things that we did last session, and given that we were missing one of our players, we didn't really want to go further. Thanks as always to the composers and musicians that have helped us bring this to light: the Fiechter brothers, Makai Symphony, Serpent Studios, the Vault of Ambience, Adrian von Ziegler, Ivan Duch, and Alexander Nakarada, all of the links of which will be found in the description. And thanks to the artists for the drawings they have drawn. Cini, Esmeray that was painted by Cini, the player of Esmeray. Hakim Sinata's Doria, our avatar, background art, and a few other scenes that will show up in the future or will be drawn by Chiara, the player behind Zoria. Jocelyn was drawn by Tora PNG, and Xavier and my very own icon were both drawn by Vacline, the links for which will also be found in the description. As always, thanks to all of you for tuning in, and we are out. Also, before we head out, I want to highlight that next session very well might be cancelled due to people having exams.
Cool.
We'll discuss that later, like with each other. But there's a very high chance the next session is not going to happen. So yeah, thanks to you all for attending, and we are out.